Hi gorgeous souls, and welcome to our Solar Conversation number 40. Simply the fact how long it took me to hop on on live today. As soon as I tuned into the energy and knew what I needed to talk about today, is a clear sign that this is a conversation that needs to be had. It's interesting. As soon as I made the decision to hop on and have this conversation with you, Ari woke up, like my baby woke up, and I had to go and be with her because her daddy was upstairs doing the dishes, and so I needed to wait for Dennis to come down again, and then I needed to make my tea, and I found all these different reasons why to not hop on and have this conversation, and that clearly shows me that it is a conversation that needs to be had. Also, we're gonna have this conversation, and then I'm drinking my tea, and then I'm straight off to bed because I can feel like maybe you can hear it a little bit. I have a cold coming on, and I don't want to get seriously sick, so taking care of myself by having an early night tonight. This conversation is important because there is this misconception, like we talked earlier about this week already, that soul aligned steps that are aligned with your soul's path, steps that lead to flow should always feel easy and light, and they do. Part of them do. But when you do the steps, like the reality of doing the steps means when they're stretching steps, when there are steps out to go outside of your comfort zone, the reality of it means sweaty palms. It means a quick heartbeat. It means doubt streaming in, like not just like a little tiny voice, but like voices shouting at you if you're seriously serious about doing. Sometimes there are even things that are coming in going like the universe sends you things and goes like, are you really sure? Are you really sure this is what you want? We had a couple of these over the last week and a bit. Hi, whoever joined. A couple of these, like, are you really sure? Is this really what you want? And that was really interesting to see. Like, Dennis did not only get one job offer, but he got two job offers. He got a job offer that was very close to us, to our new flat, where he would have been able to just like be with us under the week and even cook in the evening and have some time with them. Hi Elisa. With the kids, and I would have some time in the evening for myself. And then there was another job offer that came in, and the other job offer was much better. He has much better opportunities there, but it's not in the same town or even close to us, which means that I will be under the week. I will single parent 5 days a week from the 1st of November on, because he will be gone in another city. We found a room for him in a shared flat. Or he found a room for himself in a shared flat in the other city. And he will live there for under the week and will join us on the weekend in the new flat that we found 3 weeks ago now. And so we went to the new flat. We had a look at a couple of things that the person who is leaving there, she doesn't want them any longer and she would like to sell them to us. So we had a look at the things, and we decided on what we would like to buy from her. And just in that moment when there was no way back. And I talked about this earlier this week already in the conversation when I walked back from the police station, right? There was a moment where there's no turning back, where you take an action that doesn't, like, you can't take it back any longer. This was really happening. And I had a moment like this today when we decided on what we're going to buy from her, and we gave her at least part of the money already today. And in that moment, handing over the money, I actually felt like I'm going to puke in front of her. I'm going to puke right in front of her feet right now. Because it felt so significant that, like, there's no going back. There's not searching for another flat where we can all live together. This is happening. Like, we had 3 months now together here, living here in the basement of my father-in-law, and now there is me and the kids will move in just a couple of minutes from here and in the next bigger town, and Dennis will move into another flat in another city, at least under the week. And just like, I know this is the right way to go. I feel it. I can feel it in my heart. I can feel it in my body. I know these feelings. And I know that this is aligned for all of us. It's exactly what needs to happen next. At the same time, in that moment when there was, like, I handed over the money and there was no going back. Like, there was like, yes, we're taking this apartment, we're taking the stuff in it, we're doing this. In that very moment, I felt like puking. I totally felt sick in every cell of my body. And it has cost me a lot of energy today. I have slept almost all afternoon and I'm still feeling the sickness coming in. Part of it is releasing and relief and just like, okay, this is sorted. It's done. The decision is made and this is happening, right? And I want you to hear this. This is the whole point of the conversation. So pay really close attention, please. And feeling like I'm gonna puke, feeling like I'm gonna throw up is part of saying yes to my soul and my soul's path and my desires. It's a sign for me that I'm stretching myself so far out of my comfort zone that my ego is trying with every ounce that it has in my body. My protective maiden is trying to, like, I use the concept of the 4 maidens, which I downloaded in 2016. And I will, like, later this year, we will dive into this concept again because I think it's so important, and so many new people who have joined me haven't heard from it. But Janice, I know you know it. I know Nicola, who is live also, knows this concept. And my, like, part of the arsenal of my protective maiden is this pukey feeling. It's like, okay, if I can't keep you from stretching so far out of your comfort zone, if I can't keep you from this expansion, because it's not safe for us to expand, right? So if I can't keep you from this expansion in any other way, I'm gonna throw everything at you and make you feel like you're gonna puke in front of other people just to stop you from what you're doing. And I have learned to stay with it, to just be okay with it, to just feel it and feel it's there, and also get excited. And this might seem really, really ridiculous for some, but I get really excited when I get that pukey feeling because I know I'm on track. I know that when I feel so stretched that my protective maiden is throwing that weapon on me. That sounds so ridiculous, but like if she's trying to manipulate me and bringing me back into my safe zone, into my comfort zone, by throwing that at me, that feeling in my tummy that I'm gonna throw up, I know I'm on track. I know that this is a massive step forward, and I know, like, I have this sometimes before big payments, to like, I've received so many messages this week, and I'm so grateful for the beautiful community that I have behind me with this whole thing, with reporting my rapists and everything. At the same time, I want you to know that I'm not going through this alone. I am well supported. I have my own healers. I have my own coaches. I have my own support team around me. It's part of why I do what I do, because I know the value of what I provide for others, because I'm at the receiving end all the time as well. And this is really important. I'm supported through this, and so I have people where I can just like, I can text them or call them or leave them a voice message and say like, I feel like puking right now. This feels really scary. This is like a massive step forward for me, and there's support in there, and holding and loving and holding space and saying it's okay. It's okay to feel like you're gonna puke, like you're gonna throw up. And I guess that's the whole point of this conversation today. It's okay to stretch yourself out of your comfort zone so much that you think you're gonna puke, that you think you're gonna throw up, that you think you're gonna die, that you think you're gonna mess up massively. It's all good. It's all good. It's all part of this saying yes to yourself, your desires, your soul's requests to grow, to expand, to evolve, to step into the next version of yourself. Give and take. Exactly, Janice. I can only give from overflow. If I don't, then I'm not walking my talk. And so I need to make sure that I'm supported while I support others. And I had a wonderful conversation yesterday with a new client of mine, she's a wonderful, brilliant woman with big plans and a big vision. And I said it to her, like, I'm here to redirect you to your soul's path when you go astray. I'm here when you think you can't breathe. I'm here when you're completely overwhelmed, and we will just figure out the next best step. This is where I'm best, in these transition phases, in these like birthing. I always come back to birthing, and to me being the spiritual midwife that will remind you to breathe, who will tell you you need to get up, you need to stop being so passive, or to tell you get more passive, you have been active for a while. You know, it's all part of this. That's me for today. My tea is calling me. It smells delicious. It's a yogi tea, green energy, and it says love is life and life is love, which is beautiful. I'm wrapping up this week. I'm hosting a tea party on Sunday, a tea party with Spirit and me, and maybe you and 5 other women if you want to. There are three spaces still left. I always trust that the right souls will find me in time to attend these tea parties. They're always really beautiful, and I would love to see you there. And that's it. I'll leave you with that. Have a gorgeous weekend. Oh, and if you want to learn more about spirit guides, I'm doing a free 3-day training next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, in my Soul-Led Living with Annika group. So search for the group in Facebook, join us there, and I'm doing the training there. If you're interested in who is around you, who is guiding you, supporting you, helping you, holding you. And now I'm here to remind you that not only I love you, but you are love. Remember that you are love. You're loved, you're guided, you're supported, you're held. The universe is not working against you, but for you, and is bringing you everything that you need and want and wish for in divine timing. Sending you love, so much love and light, and I'll see you on Monday again if you're not coming to the tea party on Sunday. Here we go. Take care. Mwah.